What's up, everybody, and welcome to Wildcard Sports. In today's video, we are going to go over the first NBA champion blueprint of the season. If you guys are new here, last year we tracked the NBA teams who has the best chance to win the NBA championship based off the NBA blueprint and based off these four categories that you see here. Obviously, the 40-20 rule we will not know unless a team wins 40 games before getting 20 losses. So this is the blueprint. As you can see, the Thunder in the top categories again this year. In every single category, they're probably going to hit the 40-20 just fine. And I'll show you guys the NBA tiers in just a second based off the blueprint. So right now, you get the Lakers in there, but we don't see the Lakers in any other spots for top 8 in net rating, top 11 in defensive rating. It's kind of similar, but a little different at the same time. You see the Cavs in the top 11 in defensive rating, but we don't see the Cavs in the top 8 in the net rating. So with that being said, let's look at the NBA tiers based off the blueprint. So tier 1, obviously we got the Thunder in there. We got the Nuggets, Spurs, the Pistons, and the Rockets. When you just look at the tiers alone, you can see that the West has the best chance to win the title in general. You got 4 teams from the West in there. You only got 1 team from the East in the Detroit Pistons. So do these teams have the best chance? Obviously, you're going to say the Thunder have the best chance out of all of them, and that's no surprise there. We're going to look at the NBA Finals odds in just a second. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new, because we're going to be tracking this all season long. That way you guys can make some money if you place any futures bets, any of that good stuff. So we got the Nuggets, Spurs, Pistons, and the Rockets. Let's look at the odds. When you look at tier 2, really quick though, when you look at the tier 2, sure, you see the Lakers in there. Some people would say, well, Lakers are probably a tier 1 team, but no, they're only hitting one of the categories. You got to have a minimum win percentage of 634, and the Lakers do have that, but nothing else here to see that they're hitting. Same with the Cavs. They're hitting 2 categories. If you're hitting 2 categories, you make it to tier 2. If you're hitting all of them, you're in tier 1. And then no chance category right here. You see the Heat, Bulls, Blazers, Sixers, Bucks, Magic, Suns, and Jazz. These are all teams that are in the playoffs as of now. If you don't see your team in these tiers, that means they're just not in the playoff hunt. Sure, they could be on the edge. I know the Celtics are just on the edge there too, but you don't see the Celtics in there. We're just going off top 10 teams here. So those are the teams that are in the tiers. And if you see your team in the no chance category, that is not good. Obviously, that can change as the season goes on. So let's look at the odds to win the NBA championship, the NBA Finals. Of course, the Thunder at the very top by a lot, plus 170. That's pretty much saying they're going to win it all easily, almost easily. Because then right in second, you got Nuggets at plus 650, not even close to that plus 170 mark. And then you got the Cavs, and then right after the Cavs just jumps way up to plus 1,300 for the Knicks. So if you wanted to take a flyer bet, and I told you the Pistons were the best team in the East and had the best chance to do it. But look, Pistons at plus 4,000. If you were to put $10 on the Pistons, you would make $400. I'm not recommending you do that, but I'm just saying. So yeah, you'll look at the very bottom. Of course, it's just the worst teams. But right now, the Thunder are favored to win the finals. No shock to anyone there. But in second would be the Nuggets. I do have Nuggets in tier 1, and that is based off the blueprint. I'm not saying this personally. This is not my opinion. But based off the blueprint that you see here, Nuggets are hitting every category that you see. Same with the Rockets, same with the Spurs. But you got to love what the Thunder are doing, and you got to love what the Pistons are doing. Give it up to the Pistons. Hopefully they can make a strong run into the playoffs. And yes, I know we are very, very, very early into the season. A lot can happen in the next week. A lot can happen in the next few months. So this is just the first blueprint of the season. This will change as the year goes on. Make sure to follow along. Follow the channel. Hit that follow button because we will be updating you every 2 weeks on the blueprint. So with that being said, guys, stay tuned for the next one. Enjoy the rest of the season. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.